Okay, well, welcome everybody. It is so exciting to be online with you. And one of the things that I love about building a business online is you don't need to have any shoes on your feet. You can work from home or anywhere in the world, and you can even have a sneaky glass of wine. So cheers, everybody, no matter where in the world you are, whether you're watching this live or whether you're catching the recording. So we are really excited to be online with you today. My name is Kylie Courtie. I'm a director with World Ventures at the time of this recording, and it's the 19th of January 2019. And wowzers, my life has completely changed since I saw this webinar, just like you, 3 years ago. And I'm going to share my story in just a moment. So first and foremost, I want to run through what we're going to talk about today. So in today's webinar, I'm going to show you 3 really cool things. So number 1, I'm going to show you how you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list, enjoying amazing 4- and 5-star VIP experiences and dream holidays with your family. So who else loves to save? That's a big heck yes from me. My dad was a Scot, so of course us Scots love a bargain. The second thing that you're going to learn on our webinar today is how you can earn travel credit by shopping, getting your hair done, enjoying a massage, drinking coffee, dining out, and having fun. So turning those expenses into travel credit so you can take your family on your next holiday sooner. So who likes the sound of that? Massage your way to your next holiday. Pamper your way to your next holiday, and really exciting to share that part with you. And I may be a little bit biased. The travel is amazing, but my personal part, the bit that's made the biggest difference to me, is this third part. And that is how you can stop worrying about your job security and finances. And I don't know, do you know some people who've lost their jobs this year? Like, I'm blown away in this last 12 months. So many of my family and friends have been made redundant, even in like really long-term, what you would consider secure jobs. And then there's people like me, and I haven't shared my story yet, but I lost my business overnight. Boom, we had no income, and we were wondering how we would even put food on the table, let alone have holidays. So many people these days are worrying about financial security. So I'm going to show you how you can leverage our award-winning online platform and our world-class proven system, tapping into one of the largest industries in the world, being travel, creating a lucrative residual income so that you can live life on your terms. So who's excited? Are we ready to rock? Okay, let's go. Well, before I dive into the travel stuff, I'm just going to move my video to make sure that you can see that. There we go. I'll let you see the top of the camels there. So this is me. I'm Kylie Courtie. So I'm a mum. I have 5 incredible children, 3 adult stepsons, 2 grandbabies, another one on the way. I also have 2 little cherubs, Zach and Alana, who are 8 and 11, who live with us at the moment. I'm also married to the man of my dreams. So I'm a very happy wife. My husband, Paul Courtie, who you can see in the photos there, is a golf professional. So if anyone out there loves golf, then you will absolutely love Paulie. And hit him up. He's always looking for people to have a round of golf with all over the world. Now, I've also been an international speaker. The biggest group I've spoken in front of, which you can see in the top picture there, was sharing our story in front of 4,000 people, which was pretty amazing. I'm also an author. I'm a business mentor. I used to be the head coach at the National College of Business, and I'm now a travelpreneur. I get paid to travel the world and help others create financial freedom. So a little bit about our background. So I shared with you, I'm just going to move my video back up there, and feel free to reach out and connect with me on Facebook. Would love to be able to say g'day, and if you have any personal questions as well. So we are all about creating a life on our terms. Now, when I saw this, so I'll just rewind a little bit. 4 years ago, my husband and I had a traditional business. So our dream was to own a gym. We bought a gym, we had great success. And if there are any other traditional business owners who are watching this webinar, you'll understand that it's a lot of hard work, right? a lot of money invested, a lot of stress, a lot of debt. And gosh, we just had no life. All we did was work and work and work and work. And one day my daughter, when she was sick, she said, Mum, all you ever do is work. Like, when are we going to have the fun, Mum? When are we going to go on holidays? And it was seriously like a knife through my heart. But it was also that fisherman friend slap across the face. And she was so right. I had become a self-confessed workaholic. I was living to work, and we were in survival mode. You know, my husband and I were like two ships passing in the night. We were completely disconnected. My kids were screaming for my attention, and I was completely miserable. I'd woken up in a life that I didn't sign up for. And it's interesting, when you make a decision that you want something different in your life, things just start showing up for you. And sometimes they show up in mysterious ways. So for us, overnight, we lost our business. We had no income. It was a very dark time in our life. We were forced to sell our home. We even had a car repossessed, and it was horrible. But now we look back on it, and it wasn't our midlife crisis. We now see it 4 years on as our midlife blessing, because now we have created this incredible life thanks to this platform we're sharing with you tonight. So in the last 3 years, we have enjoyed 27 amazing holidays as a family. I am now completely living the laptop lifestyle. I'm a full-time mum. I'm world schooling my children so they can learn history and geography from where it happened, not out of a textbook. And being able to work from anywhere, live the laptop lifestyle is amazing. And it really does allow you to live life now, to create a life on your terms and build your business around your family and lifestyle, not the other way around. So we are all about experiences, not things. And we have checked off some pretty cool bucket list items, as you can see in the pictures on the screen. I could only fit so many pictures on the screen, but we've cuddled koalas. My daughter, for her 9th birthday, wanted to cuddle a koala and swim with turtles. And if all we got was that one image right there, I would say it was worth it. We've ridden camels on the beach. We've played with sea lions, caught a tiger by the tail in Thailand, zip-lined in Mexico, swum with dolphins, which was always the top of my bucket list. All of these experiences and so much more have been able to come true thanks to this club. Now, that is enough about me, because this is all about you, and I want to help you create a life you love. And I absolutely want to set you up for success to make 2019 your best year yet. So what makes this year different? No, most people are living that groundhog year after year after year, same old, mostly in survival mode on the the treadmill, in the rat race of life. So if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you're in a life right now like me that you didn't sign up for, maybe, there's some things that you're not overly excited about in your life right now, what are you going to do to change that? Now, the first step is making a decision that you want to change, making a decision that you want a different, better life. And then the second step is getting clear on what you want. So what are your goals? What does your dream life look like? Because if you aim at nothing, guess what? You are guaranteed to hit it. So hopefully with these questions, I'm going to give you a little bit of direction as we go through the webinar. So what would you like to experience? So for me, my number one experience goal for 2019 is I want to swim with whale sharks. And we are so excited. We're heading to Cabo, Mexico in June, and we will be swimming with whale sharks. And I am beyond excited. It's going to be amazing. So what would you like to experience? What's something that you thought that would be really cool? Now, my big stretch dream, my husband and I, we would love, or we will, buy a catamaran and sail the world. Now, right now, we're not in a position to do that, but thanks to this vehicle, we know that we will in the future. So what do you want to experience? Second thing, what memories would you like to create with your loved ones? I remember when I was a little girl, my mum was a school teacher, my dad was an electrician, and they worked really, really hard. They subscribed to that work hard, buy a house, get a job. And, we hardly ever saw them because they were always at work. I mean, at least we got to see mum in the school holidays, but we only ever had one holiday, one overseas holiday where we got on a plane. I was 10 and we went to Fiji. And oh my gosh, like that is my number one childhood memory. I thought mum and dad must have won the lotto. And, we got to go snorkeling, deep sea fishing. We did bareback horse riding on the beach. But the really cool thing was we got to immerse ourselves in a completely new culture, which to me just opened my eyes. I learned so much, kids that didn't have, they weren't compared to us, like we were rich compared to them. And it was such an eye-opener for me. And I learned so much. And I got the bug at 10. I just wanted to travel. But I look back now, and that was the only time that we had the fun mum, the fun dad. They were just completely present and connected with us as we just had this incredible experience and created that magical memory together. So what about you? Like, can you remember what you got for your birthday or Christmas? Or do you remember that one holiday, that one incredible experience that you had as a kid? So now for us, we're all about giving our kids so many amazing experiences that they will just have so many memories down the track. So what would you like to create as a memory with your loved ones? And what would you like to check off your bucket list? Like, what do you want to experience? Where do you want to go? We just live in such an incredible, amazing world. And, you could experience anything. So do you want to swim with whale sharks? Do you want to swim with dolphins? Do you want to swim with sea lions? Do you want to do an African safari? Do you want to see the Northern Lights? Now, that is right up there for me on my bucket list. Northern Lights, Santorini. My kids want to go to Dubai. My daughter wants to learn how to train baby snow tigers. And my son, Zach, wants to go to Legoland and Ferrari World. So what would you like to experience? What do you want to check off your bucket list? Where do you want to go? So this concept is all about helping you fulfill on all of those dreams and goals. And when it comes to travel, we are the best in the world. So this club is all about helping you and your family have stress-free vacations on your current budget. So as a concept, we've been proven now for over 13 years. We're in 43 countries and growing. We're about to open in a whole bunch of new markets, including the Philippines, any day now. So what is different about booking through our site? Well, I'm going to go through that for you, but conceptually, it's about giving you unique experiences. Fully curated, great prices, and exceptional service. So the experience is different because you're going to be treated like a VIP. Now, over 1 million members have enrolled worldwide today. And I don't know if we've clicked over yet, but we must be super close to clicking over the 2 million mark. Just this week, I had people messaging me saying that they'd enrolled over 30,000 people in their team, which was just amazing. And for those of you who are online right now, you are going to love this. We have a very exciting offer for you today, and it is going to blow your mind, and that is why we are growing so fast. So how does it work? Well, it comes down to leverage. With so many members all around the world, you get amazing buying power. So imagine if you go into the servo and you purchase a bottle of water. Now, you're going to pay retail somewhere between $3 and $4, right? Now, if you go into your local shopping centre, go to your supermarket like an Aldi, for example, purchase that same bottle in a 24-pack, you are going to pay cents in the dollar. And we simply apply the same principles to travel. So purchasing travel on behalf of a couple of million people around the world, but you get to experience the great savings and such great value because of that. So dream trips, as the name implies, these are not crap trips, these are not cheap trips. Dream trips are incredible 4- and 5-star amazing experiences that you could not put together yourself. Now, you may be thinking, well, I haven't heard of dream trips. If you're so big and you're so amazing, why haven't I heard of you? Well, that's because we don't do any marketing. There's no advertising. The only way you can find out about this club, it's like the world's best kept secret, although I think word is getting out, is this is an invite-only VIP travel club. So the only way you can find out about our club is if one of our existing members invites you to jump onto a webinar presentation just like this one. So you want to reach out to your friend and say a massive thank you for inviting you to jump on today, because we only invite really cool, positive, fun, happy, excited people that we want to hang out with. So congratulations on making the cut. So I thought I would share with you the World Travel Awards, which are like the Oscars of the travel industry. So even though you may not have heard about us, we're actually the best in the world, and we've got all the awards to back that up. And you can Google World Travel Awards and you can see there Dream Trips is our flagship product and Rovia is our booking platform. And we've won awards like the world's leading travel club, the world's leading online travel agency, and much, much more. And we've won them year after year after year. Now, we've also had some pretty cool global media coverage. We've been featured in the Virtuoso Life magazine, and that's the network for the best of the best travel agencies worldwide. Now, we've also been covered in Oprah's O magazine, and I'm going to share that a little bit later for the incredible work we're doing in creating positive change for children all around the world. Now, have you ever seen this guy before? He's just a little bit of a celebrity, Evander Holyfield, the real deal. He's the only 4 times world heavyweight boxing champion. Whoa, that was a bit of a mouthful. Imagine turning up on a dream trip, hanging out in the pool, sipping on pina coladas with this guy. Like, would that be cool? Or like, that would just be amazing, right? And we love it when he shares online what he's been up to. And what about this guy? You're certainly not going to miss him, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, or we love to call him Shaq. So Shaq is an NBA legend. I think he's worth something like $300 million. It's insane. He's in the NBA Hall of Fame. He is an entrepreneur, and wowzers, like imagine going on a holiday and hanging out with Shaq O'Neal. It would be pretty cool. And it wouldn't be hard to bump into him because you're not going to miss him. Look how big that guy is. He's amazing. And we love it when Shaq comes to our training events. He completely rocks the entire room when he puts on his DJ hat. So we are so excited. And here's the really cool thing about these celebrities. They're not paid to endorse World Ventures. They're not paid to come on our trips. They have to pay and join to be a member just like anybody else. So if these 2 incredible high-level celebrities are a part of this club, then rest assured, I'm sure it's good enough for you too. So Dream Trips are our 4- and 5-star vacations at our exclusive member-only pricing. There are thousands of trips to choose from. They load more amazing trips every single week. The company handles everything. So, you know, when you book a normal holiday, you kind of have to have a holiday to get over the stress of booking the holiday. So everything's done for you. It's so, so simple. The company picks the absolute best places to go, the best time of the year to go there, the best places to stay, the best restaurants to eat out at, the best experiences to do while you're there. So we know we just have to turn up and everything is done for you. You don't have to worry about trying to get airport transfers sorted, or if you book tours, is it going to be a reputable company that are going to actually be a real business when you turn up? How do you get there? It's all done. Like, honestly, once you have been on a dream trip, you will never want to travel any other way. And one membership covers the whole household. So if you love what you see today and you decide to come join us, then your membership covers your significant other, your spouse, and all your dependent children as well. And as you can see there, how we access our membership is through our very own website portal or an app on our phone. So I thought I'd just show you a couple of quick dream trips, and Maldives is another thing on the top of my bucket list. So what about you? Have you been to the Maldives? Would you love to go too? Well, it's not a cheap destination, and a lot of people have dreamed of going to the Maldives, but they just can't afford it. Well, thanks to our club, not only do we make it affordable, but look at all those inclusions: dolphin tours, stingray feeding, a Maldivian cooking class. Like, there are just so many amazing inclusions. All of your meals, amazing, amazing. Look at the price. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. $22.49 per person. Now, all the pricing I'm going to share with you today is in US dollars. That's because we're a global company in 43 countries, and US is considered the benchmark of all currencies. So you do just have to take that into consideration. Now, when you book travel through us, you can apply points, which comes off the price of the trip. Now, don't worry about how you get the points. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. For now, you just need to know 1 point equals $1. So look at that. Apply those points. That's $1,065 US dollars worth. That brings it down to $1,717 per person for the Maldives, 5 days, 4 nights, all of those amazing tours, experiences, and meals. Are you ready to sign up? It's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, let's go to the next trip. What about New Zealand? Oh my gosh. I got to take my kids, thanks to this club, to New Zealand for 8 weeks, and it was amazing. It's such a beautiful place if you haven't been there. And look at this. There is like a tour every single day. This is the most jam-packed dream trip, full of amazing goodness. Now, we have 2 levels of membership, a gold and a platinum. Now, if you're a platinum member, you get some extra inclusions, which we call platinum perks, on all of the dream trips. So on this one, you get a hot springs experience in Rotorua, which would be amazing. So look at the price. Like, our member price already is the best price guaranteed. And we have a price pledge that if you do happen to find the same trip cheaper, we will refund you 110% of the difference. So you are completely covered when it comes to price. And most of our trips, you're going to save anywhere from 30% right up to, I think the best I've ever seen was about an 80% saving, which was incredible. Now, again, you can apply your points off the price, bringing that down to $13.49 per person. Like, is that amazing? Pretty cool, right? So next stop, we're going to head on over to Dubai, and my kids cannot wait to go to Dubai. And at these prices, it actually makes it affordable. Now, with all of our dream trips, you can also extend them out. You can book back-to-back dream trips. And in just a moment, I'm also going to show you how you can book your own travel if you just want to book a flight, a hotel, car hire activities, or something like that as well. Now, this one, we can apply 390 points. Look at that. Like, this is 5 days, 4 nights, 5-star resort, all of those tours, meals, experiences, extras if you're a platinum for $634 per person. Like, amazing value. You can see why we're so excited. Now, Santorini is another destination on the top of my bucket list. And at these prices, like, this is 5 days, 4 nights, Santorini, 5-star resort, meals, tours. Like, look at the platinum inclusion there, half-day tour to 2 different cities. Just such great value for $339 per person. And you can apply points off that, $279. You normally couldn't stay 1 night in a 5-star resort for that, let alone for all of those inclusions. So where are we going to go to next? Well, you can choose wherever you want to go, and there is a trip for everybody. Whether you want to party and have the nightlife in Vegas, whether you want to cruise the Caribbean, whether you want an adventure to take off on an African safari, or maybe you want to have a romantic trip for 2 to Paris. No matter what you're into, there is a trip for everybody on every taste and every budget. Now, I want to share this trip with you. My husband and I did this trip, and oh my gosh, I can hands down say this is the best holiday that we have had so far. And this was such an amazing experience. So the Marival Residences is one of our favorite resorts. It's 5-star, like full on uber luxury. Like, it is amazing. And most of the suites are nicer and bigger than most people's homes. Now, when I say all-inclusive, I mean all-inclusive. This includes all of your meals, all of your drinks. You can order room service whenever you like. And when I say drinks, we're not just talking beer, wine. We're talking like high top shelf spirits. You can try everything on the cocktail menu, then create your own. And what you're looking at right there is the rooftop bar. And I may or may not have got a little bit messy with a few too many margaritas and mojitos. But what happens in Mexico stays in Mexico. That's it. But look at the inclusions on that trip. Like, it was amazing. We actually didn't do the walking downtown tour. We switched it out and went zip lining instead, which was super cool. The encounter with sea lions, wowzers, that was so cool. And for an extra $20, we upgraded so I could check off my number one bucket list item, which was to swim with dolphins, which was amazing. And they don't have all the safety regulations in Mexico like they do here. So you're actually in the water playing with them, hugging them, like dancing with them, kissing them. It was really, really cool. And the catamaran trip to Yalapa, wowzers, we felt like we were living the life of the rich and famous. The second that the catamaran left the dock, the bar was open, the cocktails were flowing, we were dancing on the bow of the boat. When we arrived in Yalapa, it was like this sleepy little fishing village. We hiked up, we swam under a waterfall. Oh, it was just the most amazing day with some of the most beautiful people. And then we actually did another trip where we went and we snorkeled the Marianas Islands. So it was such an incredible adventure that completely exceeded our expectations. Now, it's normally $650 a night just to stay there. Now, we extended out. So coming from Australia, it's like 3 days to get there. So we stayed for 12 nights. I might have been 10 nights. Anyway, we extended out. The extra nights were only $250 a night, and that was all inclusive. That was all of our meals, all of our alcohol, staying in this incredible place. So it was awesome. So highly, highly recommend. You have to do Mexico, and come join us in June. We're off to Cabo for another amazing trip where we're going to swim with whale sharks. So we're really excited about that. And I just want to quickly share this one to Hamilton Island. Like, for us, this was our favourite family trip. And this was to give Alana her birthday wish for her 9th birthday to cuddle a koala and swim with turtles. And we didn't, unfortunately, capture the photo of her swimming with turtles. But just that photo there, if all we got from our Dream Trips membership was that one experience, that one memory for her that she's going to hold in her little heart forever, oh, I would say it was worth it. And just that one day trip alone for the 4 of us to the Great Barrier Reef, if we'd have paid retail, would have been $1,000. And that just would have been out of our budget, because I think we went on that trip about 14 or 15 months after we joined. So we definitely wouldn't have been able to do all of those inclusions if they weren't part of this trip. So we are very grateful to World Ventures for the incredible trips that they put together for us. Now, I know us Aussies and Kiwis love cruises, so we have got you covered there as well. We've got some incredible cruises through our Dream Trip site, and I'm going to show you how you can also book cruises separately through our rewards platform in just a moment. So not only do we deliver incredible cruises at incredible prices, you can also apply those points off the price. So that's a 6-day, 5-night cruise, the Caribbean, for $283 per person, take off 112 points, which is $112. And like, that is amazing. And cruises are awesome. You know, you wake up every day in a new destination. All of your meals are included. They make your bed every day. There's so much entertainment to do. It's a really cool way to travel. So the next thing I want to share with you is a really special part of the club that's really special to my heart. And that is our World Ventures Foundation. So if you are someone who has a heart to serve, if you love to help others, if you want to be able to make a difference, maybe you want to be able to leave a legacy, well, this platform allows you to do that as well. Now, we have done 27 amazing holidays with the club, but the volunteers, wow, they are next level. The people who you meet on our volunteers have the hugest hearts. They are the most giving, beautiful souls on the planet. And when we did that Mexico trip, we extended out and then we booked another dream trip, which was a volunteer, where we went to Entre Amigos, which provides education and care for underprivileged children. And there were 80 of us that went out to Entre Amigos that served. And the difference we made, they said, was more than they could have achieved in 4 months. And that just put so much love into my heart, knowing that we're giving those kids an education, that they have somewhere safe, that they can go, have a roof over their head, they're going to get meals. It's just so special. And yes, we contributed so much, but what we got back was so much more. So you can do volunteers all over the world. We even have volunteer days here locally. We actually did one recently, just a month or so back in Sydney. And wow, that was another amazing experience with some beautiful, beautiful people who volunteered. So you can see there, we have done now over 25,000 volunteer hours annually, and that is increasing all the time. And even everyone, just by joining our club, a percentage of your membership goes towards our foundation. So just by joining and saving on travel, you're actually going to be helping create positive change for children all around the world. Now, we are really excited about this trip. We've built over 100 bottle schools in Guatemala, and we're going to do this trip in November. There's still places left, so we'd love you to come join us. And what happens in Guatemala is there's just not enough schools. So we have partnered with a program over there where we go in, we have an amazing holiday, we climb the Mayan ruins, do some really cool stuff, and we build a school so that these kids can have an education. And I haven't been on this trip yet, but everyone who has, they just say it is life-changing, the experience of this trip. Now, they're on an earthquake zone, so they can't build normal construction. So the bottles that you can see there, they basically stuff them full of rubbish so that they become compact to become what they call an eco brick. And they put it in that wire foundation because that gives it the movement that they need for the to make it earthquake proof. And then they render over it, and that's how they build schools. So we are particularly looking for people who have trade skills to be able to join us on those trips as well. But of course, everybody's welcome, and everybody will be able to make a massive difference on those trips. And my husband, his number one bucket list item is Machu Picchu. So we're going to combine that with this trip as well, which is super cool. So I want to just quickly share this volunteer with you. We are actually working to raise $25,000 right now to build a school in Sumba. And this will be a trip funded by our Oceania region in Australia and New Zealand. So if you like the idea of that bottle school trip, but maybe Guatemala is too far away for you, then we have this local trip here in our backyard in Sumba, Indonesia. So I want to share with you from one of the most beautiful mums I have met who's part of this club in Singapore. Her name is Millie Leong. She's got 2 beautiful children, and she recently did this volunteer to Sumba, and this is what she had to say. 14 of us from 5 countries across Asia went on this volunteer in Sumba, Indonesia. We painted the school and played games with the children. We discovered that their meals were mostly potatoes and carrots. The excited smiles on their faces when we cooked fried rice and noodles for them was worth everything. At first, we thought we were there to make an impact on the children. In the end, we were the ones who were impacted the most. From this, we learned to count our blessings and not our problems. Thank you, World Ventures Foundation, for creating this eye-opening volunteer for us. So as soon as we've raised the $25,000 to fund that school, we will be putting that trip together, and you are absolutely invited. So if you would like to be part of that trip, just get back to the person who invited you, let them know, and they will put you in touch with myself or the other leaders who are part of this trip. Okay, so how cool is that? That is Dream Trips. Like, are you excited? It's pretty cool, right? Now, another type of, special trip that we offer are called Anytime Escapes. Now, Dream Trips have set dates, even though they are, we have trips all over. Every day there are trips. There are thousands to choose from all over the world. Anytime Escapes, though, they have more flexibility because there's no date. So you can actually book these packages as long as there's availability in the resort any time of the year. So we have got some really cool experiences, and I want to just share a couple with you. This one in particular at the Dominican Republic, oh my gosh, my beautiful friend, business partner, my brother from another mother, Mr. Michael Catlow, and his beautiful fiancée, Katie, did this trip. Now, they loved it so much, they rebooked it, but they booked 4 of them. They booked 4 back-to-back. So they were hanging out 5-star, all-inclusive nightly entertainment in the Dominican Republic for $149. Now, that's for 5 days, 4 nights. Take off another 50 points, bringing that down to $99. So $149 for one person, $99 for the second person. Amazing value. Now, I just want you to think for a moment. If you were to pay for a 5-star accommodation, what would that be for night? Like, you're not going to get any change out of $200, right? And then let's look at your all-inclusive. So breakfast is normally, $30. I mean, some of them are like 50 and 60, but let's go with 30. Then you've got lunch. Let's just make that 20. Dinner, let's make that 50. Drinks for the day, like 5-star resort cocktails, like they're normally $15 each. So let's add on another $50. Nighttime entertainment, like that would normally be $100, $50. Like we're talking like $400 or $500 a day, right? For all inclusive, all your meals, all of your alcohol and entertainment and a 5-star resort. And yes, they change your room. So for that price, they worked out it was $18.80 per person per day for everything. And that's why they booked 4 back-to-back, and they were living it up in the Dominican Republic for 19 days. And that is available for you and your family as well. All right, what have we got next? Santorini. So we also have Anytime Escapes there. And what about Orlando? Do you want to take your kids to Disney World? Is that a bucket list item? I have lost count at how many families we've helped check off that bucket list item, their childhood dream of going to Disney World or Disneyland. And at these prices, it makes it affordable for absolutely anyone on any budget. So I'm going to move my little video again. Just going to move it so it's on the right space of the screen. I don't want to block anything out. So the last part of our presentation for the product side tonight is our Dream Trips Rewards platform. So this is our own booking engine where you can book anything. So we've shown you how to book your dream trips and your Anytime Escapes. Now on this platform, you can book hotels, you can book cruises, car hire, flights, home stays, week stays, and activities. And if you're a platinum member, you can book some extra cool stuff as well. Now, it's really easy to use. As you can see, it's beautiful, it's very user-friendly, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to book on our rewards platform. So we just did a search, booking accommodation in Thailand. Whoops, there we go. So you can see there, I might have to move my video a bit more. There we go. So you can see there it's come up with every single hotel that's available in Bangkok, Thailand for those dates. Now you can also see that it shows you the public pricing. So you can see there the best online price for that particular search was $14.76. Now the public price for our members is $14.70. So we've already beat the best price online. Then we take the rewards credit off that over and above. So you can apply $466. That's a total of $1,000. That's a great saving, right? Now, I've got a couple of examples from members who've booked through our rewards platform, and these are their savings. Now, this one shared by a Singapore member. She has booked a hotel. They saved $220 on one booking. And for our Aussies and Kiwis online, Singapore dollars is pretty much equivalent to Australian dollars. Now, what about this one? This is booking a hotel in Melbourne. And again, they've saved $139 in one booking. Now, this is a cool one shared by one of our Aussie members. So they saved $1,184 on one booking. But how cool is this? We booked our New Year holiday 7-night stay at the 4-star Focus apartment located by the Gold Coast. This apartment was sold out on other websites, including booking.com. So they were amazed to find that not only was this apartment available on our site, they saved so much money as well. So would you love to save? Like our booking engine, we give our members net rates. So there's no added markups, margins, or commissions. Whatever the wholesale price is, that's what we pay. And then we take our rewards credit or our points off that already reduced price. So it's pretty cool being a part of our club. Now, here's another member who saved booking flights. So they've saved $538 on their return air tickets just booking through our website. Simply amazing. So that is the first part completely checked off for tonight, and that's the big chunk. So we're through most of it. Thank you so much for being online. So I have shown you now how you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list. So now we're going to transition into the second part of the webinar today, and that is how you can turn those expenses like getting your hair done, having a massage, dining out, grabbing your takeaway coffee, or purchasing your wine, and how you can turn those expenses into credit towards your next holiday. So who else loves dining out? Who loves to be pampered, getting their hair done, having a massage? And who loves to have fun? You know, take the family out to go roller skating, maybe do paintball or lots of other cool experiences. Well, we have 8,000, more than 8,000, it's growing every single week, partnered merchants all around the world where you can dine out, relax, and play your way to your next holiday so you and your family can actually get on your next holiday much, much sooner. So what happens is when you choose one of our preferred partners through our app, basically when you go to pay the bill, the part that most people don't love, you check into the app, you put in the total amount, you scan their little QR code, it's super simple to do, and instantly, boom, 30% to 100% of your bill will instantly go straight into your app, into your Dream Trips cloud as credit that you can then use towards those amazing dream trips and on our rewards platform. Like, is that cool or is that cool? And every point that you get is worth $1. So it is incredible how they've created this so that anybody can actually earn their next holiday. So I'm actually based right now here in Port Macquarie. And so I did a search on our app. Here in Port Macquarie, we have a really cool skate rink called Planet X. There is a beautiful me time therapy where you can go have a relaxing massage. We've got a restaurant called Pasta Place, which does amazing pizza and pasta. And we've also got paintball. Now, on all four of those businesses, we earn 30% back in rewards credit that we can use for holidays. So we can now literally skate, massage, eat, and play our way to our next holiday. So isn't it exciting? Like, it just blows my mind how amazing this platform is. And we would love to help you start checking off your bucket list items and experience some amazing holidays and, of course, get your own little blue sign. So we have two membership levels available, gold and platinum. Now, both of our memberships are great. Personally, I'm a platinum, but let me just run through the inclusions and you choose which one is best for you. Now, when I first saw this, I was freaking out about how much it was going to cost because we were in a timeshare and it cost us $26,000 to join and $1,500 in fees every year. And what we offer is 1,000 times more. So I was just so excited when I saw how great value and such low entry cost this membership was. So as a gold membership, you pay your one-time activation fee plus your first month. So $223.57 will get you started on a gold membership. Platinum, just a tiny little bit more, $379 for your first for your activation plus your first month of $100, and then your $100 a month. Now, those prices are in US dollars, and you do need to add on GST. So in Australia, we've got 10% GST. In New Zealand, we have 15%. But here's the cool part. Everything you pay comes straight back to you. You pay $1, you get $1 back in Dream Trips rewards points. And you get it again on our rewards platform. So essentially, for every dollar you pay, you get $2 back in value. So it's double the rewards. It's just like a holiday savings plan, except for every dollar you put in, you get $2 back, which is a pretty good return on investment if you ask me. So what are the differences? So Gold covers the entire household, all of our dream trips, your personal booking engine, net rates, your 24/7 concierge, in-destination support, so you've got your own VIP person to look after you on all of those dream trips, our dining and entertainment program, our rewards credit program, you can earn travel, and you have automatic flight accident insurance. That's pretty amazing. So that's our gold membership. Now, a platinum membership gets everything a gold gets. They also get some additional platinum perks. We get early access, early booking access to all the dream trips. So we get to book them a week in advance. So we get first dibs on all the trips. We also get platinum only dream trips. And these are another level up again, like the Maldives trip that I showed you first. That was a platinum trip. You then get additional platinum inclusions over and above what a gold member gets. So for example, when we did that trip to Hamilton Island, our platinum inclusion was $200 of room credit and a bottle of bubbles on arrival. So that was pretty cool. Now, sometimes the platinum perks might be upgraded airport transfers where you get picked up in style in your own private limo. Or maybe it's a bottle of bubbles, a fruit platter, extra meals, extra excursions, a massage, room credit. It varies from trip to trip, but the platinum perks are very VIP. Now, in addition to that, you saw me taking the points off the price of the trip, right? So as a platinum member, we can apply 50% more points. So we get more inclusions, but we pay less. And for me, my dad was a Scot. We're all about getting a bargain. For me, that was it. Like, case closed. I'm in platinum all the way. On our rewards program, we can apply 60% more credit. So where you saw us applying credit to those hotel rooms on that booking there, well, a platinum member can apply 60% more credit, which is pretty cool too. And this is my favorite. This is brand new. We've just had this inclusion, and the club is always looking to add more value, especially in our platinum memberships. We can now book vacation homes, sailboats, and luxury yachts. Oh, so exciting. So pretty cool. So whichever way you choose, either way, they're both great memberships. Now, are you excited? Like, when I saw this, my mind was buzzing. I just thought of so many people that I wanted to share this with. People who I knew couldn't afford to travel, and this was a way they could. Or people who already traveled, this was a way that they could save and have a better experience. So at this point, I was already like, I'm in, this is amazing. And then I got shared our our referral program, which is called Refer 4, Pay No More. So if you refer just 4 customers of the equivalent level, so if you're a platinum, you refer 4 platinum customers, then your fees are waived and you still earn the monthly credit. So for me, in our first week, I didn't share it with anyone for 3 weeks. I went to a training event. I came out of that training event, and then in the next week, we joined 8 people. So I waived my fees in 1 month and 3 days. So I paid my first month. I've never paid anything since. And we thought that was so cool. We took a second membership for my husband. So we have 2 platinum memberships. I know, we're a bit greedy, aren't we? But we've waived our fees on both of those memberships. So as a family, that now gives us $4,800, because remember, you get it double. You get it in the Dream Trips and the rewards platform by 2 memberships. That's $4,800 US in travel credit that we get every year, and it costs us zip. And that is a big part of how we've been able to afford to do 27 holidays in the last 3 years. Now are you excited? So out of everyone you know, who do you think would love to be on holidays right now? Who do you know that would love to travel at the guaranteed lowest price? Who do you know that would love to be able to earn their way to the next holiday? It's pretty awesome, isn't it? So we're inviting you to come play with us. Now, I have something so excited to share with you. This is a limited time only, and we have never had this offered before. Like, this is crazy. You can join right now on either membership for $99. It's our big holiday sale. This is not going to be extended. It's not going to be available ever again, and it is amazing. So you just pay $99, whichever membership you choose, gold or platinum, $99 US plus your local taxes. That is available only until the 25th of January. But here's my suggestion. Jump in straight away. secure your membership, and then share it with everyone, so they can enjoy this saving and join for just $99 as well. Because, friends shouldn't let friends pay full price. We should help them save, right? Yeah. So pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Whoops. So here we go. So essentially, our club is all about helping families have more fun, connect, and have more amazing holidays, creating memories together. And if all this did was allow you and your family to have an extra 1 or maybe 2 holidays a year, wouldn't it be worth it? And the answer is yes, isn't it? Like, of course it is. Alrighty, so I'm so excited to have been able to share this with you tonight, and we are just about to wrap up, but I do want to switch gears now and share the third part of our webinar, and this is going to be super quick. I'm going to show you how you can stop worrying about your finances. You don't have to worry about job security anymore, and how you can create a plan B, accessing the largest industry in the world being travel, and join as an independent representative. Now, at this point, your mind might be switching off going, nah, not interested. Please just give me 5 minutes. Open your mind, because even though this may not be for you, it may be for somebody that you know. And when I first saw this, I was no way interested in doing anything like this. And when I saw this part, oh my gosh, my mind was completely blown. I'm like, yes, take my credit card, I'm in. And not only have we been able to get out of the financial mess, I'm now a full-time mum. We're traveling the world with our kids, absolutely living the dream, living a laptop lifestyle that wouldn't have been possible without this club. So could you say to someone, hey, do you like vacations? Hey, do you love to travel? It's that easy to start a conversation. You earn commissions on all of the memberships of anyone you introduce and anyone that they introduce. You can work from anywhere in the world, the home or the beach. And hey, I'm here with bare feet. My kids are in the other room. I popped on the washing in between webinars. Like, it's so great to have a business that you can make work around your lifestyle and your family. And the best part is, not only is it a flexible schedule that gives you a great plan B, you have no boss. There's no quotas. There's no inventory. You can't have a garage full of products that you don't need. Instead, you'll have a Facebook profile full of amazing photos. It'll be the envy of everyone that you know. And you also have the ability to earn a residual income online. Now, I do have to say, we've got a disclaimer here. There are no guarantees regarding income. The success or failure of each independent rep, like any real business, depends on your skills and personal effort. So as long as you are coachable, you can follow our simple system, and you can plug into our training, then we will help support you to be successful in this business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And we're all here to help and support you. So this is our income disclosure statement. You can see our lowest paid rep earned $12. Our top paid rep earned $1.5 million. That's US. Now, here's the cool part. This top level international marketing director, there's no limit on how many times you can hit that. With this $99 promo, we are growing so fast and so crazy right now. We've just had a whole bunch of people hit that level for the 3rd time, which means you can triple that income. We've even had someone hit it for a 4th time, who I hear is about to hit it for a 5th time. So there are no limits, and anyone can be successful in this business, even if you've never had any business experience at all before. So you can earn while you learn. And residual income starts with just 12 customers, and you don't even have to enroll all of those yourself. You've only got to introduce 4 of those, and then we help them share it with people, and all of a sudden your business is going to grow like crazy. We now have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people all over the world in countries we haven't even been to. So that's what's possible for you. So let me ask you, what would say $200 a month US income, would that make a difference to you and your family right now? Like, what could you do with that? Or let's look even bigger. What about if you were a 6-figure earner? You had an extra income stream of 100,000 US a year. Or what about if you really jumped on this and went crazy in the next few days with this $99 promo? And it's a bit like you're just tipping over dominoes. You never know where they're going to go. You might just find that ace who then goes and builds a massive team of thousands of people, and they're part of your team. So you get to benefit from that as well. Now, performance has its privileges. When you do hit that top rank of our company, in addition to the income, you also get a dream car bonus of $1,500 US a month and a dream home bonus of $3,000 US a month. So what sort of car, if you could drive anything, what sort of car would you love to drive? What's your dream car? And what about your dream home? Like, imagine saying to your kids, guess what? We've now got the IMD Dream Home bonus. Like, where would you live? What would your home look like? Would you be on the water? Like, so amazing, isn't it? So to become a rep, it's not hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's just 100 one time and $11 a month. And when we got started in business, our gyms were $500,000 each and $35,000 a month just in running costs before we put a cent of profit in our pocket. We were mortgaged up to the hilt. We had such high stress levels, and our top performing clubs were making about $500,000 a year. So compared to this, for $100, the cost of a dinner and a couple of cups of coffee a month, you can have a business that could potentially be earning you multiple seven figures. Like, it's amazing, right? Well, I have some really exciting news for you. So this is what it would normally be, but of course we have that $99 promo. And right now that also includes the business. So for $99, you can lock in your platinum membership and your business. That is amazing. So I don't think there has ever been a better special. And if you're not excited, then you definitely should not join. But honestly, it's just so cool. So it does only go until the 25th of January. So you want to get straight back to your friend and say, yes, I'm in. So $99, and then if you're a gold and rep, $68 a month until you've waived your fees with your 4 customers, or platinum will be $99 to get started, US with your local taxes, and just $111 a month. Incredible, incredible value. This is the best I've ever seen ever since I've been a part of this club. So it really is a great deal, and you want to jump on it straight away. So as I wrap up, I just want to do a quick comparison, because you may be thinking, yeah, but there's so many travel companies out there, and, you know, is the industry big enough? Well, coffee is a pretty big industry, right? It's $100 billion a year. Nutrition is more than double that, $226 billion a year. Check this out. This is the size of the travel industry. Now, I have always trained people when I do business coaching, if you were going to pick an industry to play in, one, you need to pick a product you love, something that you are absolutely passionate about. So if you love to travel, you love to have holidays, you love to have fun, then tick, that's awesome. The second thing is you want to choose an industry that's big enough. This is the biggest industry in the world, $7 trillion. There is plenty of room for all of us to play. And just think about it, like out of everyone that you know, how many would love to be on holidays right now? It's everyone, right? Now, you may be thinking, but is this, a real type of business? Well, these are 5 of the wealthiest, most influential, successful leaders on the planet. Warren Buffett, he, I think, owns 3 companies now, network marketing companies, says it's one of the best investments he's ever made. Mr. Sir Richard Branson, I'm a tremendous believer in network marketing. Anthony Robbins, like, amazing guy. He endorses network marketing. Whether you like him or not, Donald Trump is probably the most powerful, influential leader on the planet right now. He and Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book together, Why We Recommend Network Marketing. Now, speaking of Mr. Kiyosaki, he actually spoke at one of our recent training events, and here's what he had to say. Oops, I'm just going to move my video again. This is the best company and best reception I've ever experienced. I've never seen a company with a compensation plan and a lifestyle this great. I love what you guys are doing. All I ever wanted to do was travel. When you serve for a higher cause than just making money, your life is good. So there you have it. 5 of the most successful, wealthiest leaders on the planet, they all endorse network marketing. So if it's good enough for them, it's definitely good enough for you. So as I wrap up here, I just want to share this quick success story. Dr. Wu is a retired dental surgeon, and he says, I was a time-broke dental surgeon. Although I made great income at my job, I was always locked up in my clinic working. 8+ years ago, a friend introduced me to this platform and I said yes. Within a few years, I was earning more than US $1 million annually from this platform. I retired from my practice and traveled the world with my wife and my little boy. And aren't they just gorgeous? They are such a beautiful family. And I had the honor and privilege of meeting Dr. Wu year before last, and he is just the most beautiful, generous person. He definitely doesn't come across like this full-on business guru, and he just got excited. He saw the dream, he started sharing it with people, and within a very short period of time, he was traveling the world with his family, earning a residual income of more than $1 million US a year. And let me ask you, would you like to have that? Because that's what's available for you and your family too. Now, to support you, because you may be thinking, yeah, it looks great, but I just don't know if I could do it. Well, we have you covered because we have the best world-class training system. And Mr. Marcus Setter, our Director of Training, handpicks the best of the best of the best leaders like Dr. Wu to come and train us. So we're getting trained by leaders in the field who already have incredible results, incredible lifestyle, amazing income, and they're teaching us how to be successful with this business. And we are so excited because our next training event is super, super soon. It's Momentum with Dr. Wu and Marcus Setter, and that is in Melbourne, Australia from the 29th to the 31st of March. And I will be there, and I cannot wait to meet you there as well, because anyone who wants to be successful with this business, all the leaders are hanging out at this event. So we are super excited to meet you there. So as I wrap up, if you're interested in the business, you want to lock in your spot, because as you join, you are being offered the very next best spot on our team before we show other people. So would you rather be in now, or would you rather be in later? Because if you wait, then we'll keep sharing it. Our team will keep joining people. Like every day I wake up and I've got all these new members in my team and I didn't do anything for it. And then if you join after them, you'll become part of their team and you'll miss out on all of that growth. So we want to help you secure your spot. Remember, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. So you want to get back to your friend and get started straight away. So guys, I don't know where you're at in life. I don't know if you're maybe frustrated in a job where you're not appreciated for how hard you work. Maybe you are losing hours every day commuting to and from work, getting stuck in peak hour traffic. Maybe you just feel so frustrated that you're not getting ahead financially, or you feel trapped by your business or career. And who is the impact? Well, the impact is you. It's your health, but it's also your family. Your little ones want to be able to spend time with you. So my question to you is, if you continue to do what you're doing today, what will life be like 3 years from now? And wherever you're at today is based on the decisions that you made 2 to 3 years ago. And where you are 2 to 3 years from now is based on the decisions that you make today, the decisions that you make right now. And if you want to do something new in life that you've never done before, if you want something you've never had, you need to do something new. You need to do something that you've never done. So are you ready to take that leap? You are literally one decision away from a totally different life. So are you ready? To come join us on the beaches of the world to create a life on your term, to earn an amazing income. And I promise you, life will never be the same. So guys, if there's something in your gut, if there's something in your heart that says, maybe, is this possible? You can't unsee this now. You know, now you've seen this, you've seen what's possible, you've seen what's available to you. So you could forget about it, go back to work and live that same groundhog year after year after year, or you could be that little goldfish. You could take that leap of faith, and I promise you, all of your dreams and goals and a life that you just won't even believe how amazing it is is right on the other side of that little credit card for just $99. So thank you so much for joining us on our webinar today. So let me ask you, gosh, this video, can you see why we're so excited? It's pretty cool, right? We are all about helping set you up for success to make 2019 your best year yet. So what did you love the most? Was it the travel? Was it the business, or was it both? So get straight back to your friend who invited you. This is your ticket to freedom. This is your ticket to the life you've always dreamed of. This is your ticket to the life you want to give your children, setting them up for multi-generational wealth. And we are so excited to welcome you to our team and to help you create a life you absolutely love. So our only question is, are you ready for takeoff? Thank you so much for joining us for this webinar, and we can't wait to meet you on the beaches of the world. So get back to your friend right now and let them know, yes, I'm in for the travel. Yes, I'm in for the travel and the business. Or if it's not for you, we thank you and appreciate you for your time in checking it out. And of course, if you know someone that you think this would be great for, please refer them to your friend. And if down the track your circumstances change, we will welcome you anytime. There's absolutely no pressure, but you only have one life and time is ticking. So take that leap of faith. Let's take off together, and we can't wait to help welcome you to our amazing community and help you make 2019 and beyond your absolute best years yet. Thank you so much for watching.